We've made the installation process of MYFX as easy as possible. Once registration with MYFX is complete, you'll receive a welcome email which contains a link to download MYFX. After installing and running MYFX for the first time, we'll notice that the console is grayed out and a pop-up window appears asking us to apply the MYFX template in MetaTrader. In order for MYFX to be able to communicate properly with MetaTrader, we need to ensure that MYFX is properly set up and running in MetaTrader. Please note that we can only link one MetaTrader account to MYFX at a time. The MYFX template can only be open on one chart and only on one MetaTrader instance at a time, as the data feed between the two applications must be exclusive for proper execution. Now let's open our MetaTrader platform. Open a new chart. It doesn't matter which currency pair or what time frame we use. Load the MYFX Trading Console template onto the chart. We load the template by right-clicking on the chart, selecting Template, and choosing MYFX Trading Console. We should see the same logo that we saw over in the MYFX console. And if we go back to MYFX, we'll see that our trades and account data have all shown up. Let's also cover some care instructions with MetaTrader to ensure smooth operation and functionality. There are a few settings in MetaTrader that we recommend making. First, let's click on the Tools tab, then Options. Under the Charts tab, we're able to select how many bars in history we want MetaTrader to generate. We suggest a setting of 5,000 max bars in history and max bars in chart. For those who do a lot of historical testing that requires scrolling back in time to see past history, setting these values to a higher number is convenient. But for general trading and execution, the less number of bars we select will allow for a faster running MetaTrader. Also, under the Expert Advisor tab, we want all these parent control boxes to be checked, and the subsidiary boxes unchecked. If we have any external firewall applications installed, we may need to check that MYFX is on the Allowed Programs list in the firewall settings. Now MYFX should be properly linked to MetaTrader and ready to rock. If we open MYFX and see zeros in the price boxes for the currency pairs instead of their regular ask and bid prices, there are likely one of two things causing this. The first cause is due to MetaTrader not being configured to receive the data feed for all supported currency pairs. To enable this, we'll need to go to MetaTrader. In the Market Watch column, right-click and select Show All. This toggles MetaTrader to output all data for all currency pairs offered by the broker, and as the data feed comes into MetaTrader, MYFX will immediately update the data for each currency pair. The second cause is that some MetaTrader accounts use different suffixes after the currency name for the symbols, instead of the common 6-letter symbol. Some MetaTrader platforms add an X, or an FX, or an M, or another suffix after the standard 6-letter symbol, and therefore MYFX does not pick up the symbol. If this is the case, then we'll need to click on the Settings tab of MYFX, and then click on Edit Symbols to pull up the Symbols list window. On the left-hand side, we see all available symbols which can be brought into MYFX by clicking on the symbol and using the right arrow. Or, if we want to remove symbols from our pool, we can select the symbol and use the left arrow to remove it. If we don't see the symbols we want to add, we can type the symbol name into the Add Symbol field. We need to type the symbol names exactly as they appear in our MetaTrader platform, case sensitive. Once done, we can arrange which order we want the symbols to be in by using the up and down arrow buttons, then click Save. Now our trading cubes are set up. Now that we've set up MYFX with our MetaTrader account, we're ready to delve into some of the exciting features of MYFX. Be sure to check out the Basics of MYFX video and the Trade Manager video.